Okay, so this is a question from Class Activity 8, 12A, and the question specifically was about determining the absolute configurations from the Newman projection right here. And so, because the student couldn't quite figure out which way the groups were pointing, and I mean, really, what you got to do here is you got to build a model. You got to either have really good three-dimensional spatial that you can turn this model around in your head. I think what you really need to do here is you really need to build a model, though. And that's what I did here. And so you can see here is the ethyl group that's in back. Here is the OH group that's in back. And here is the hydrogen that's in back. And if you look in the front, you can see, there's the methyl group, there it is, there's the OH group that's in front, and there is the hydrogen that's in front. So I know the model that I have in my hand corresponds to what is in the image. So now how do I figure out the absolute configuration? Okay, so now I've taken this model and I've turned it around so that the lowest priority groups, I've also rotated around the bonds, but I've rotated around the bonds, I've turned the model so that the lowest priority groups, you can see one of them peeking out back there, and I've got the other one in my hand. Those are these two hydrogens, or the two hydrogens that are right here and right here are pointing away from me. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rank the groups and I'm going to determine the priority. So the first carbon that I'm going to rank is the one that is right here, and that corresponds to the carbon that's in the front. And this is going to be priority 1, this is going to be priority 2, and this is going to be priority 3. And as I said, I have the priority 4 group rotated back. That's the one I'm holding in my hand. This is going, if I do the rotation, it's going around to the right. Therefore, the carbon in front has the absolute configuration R. Now I'm going to do the carbon that is in the back, so that's the one that's back here. And once again, the hydrogen is pointing away from you, and that's the lowest priority group. The oxygen is going to be priority 1. This group is going to be priority 2. The ethyl group is going to be priority 3. Tracing around, I can see that this is going counterclockwise, therefore this group is going to be S priority.